Hello friends, this is Avinash Sharma here, and here in this video lecture we are going to discuss about blood vascular system or cardiovascular system. This is second video of this chapter, body fluids and circulation. In previous video lecture we already discussed about variety of body fluids. Here we will discuss about blood vascular system. So what is blood vascular system or cardiovascular system? This is a system by which there will be circulation or transportation of variety of substances that may be useful like nutrients, respiratory gases, or may be harmful or toxic that may be like nitrogenous waste or carbon dioxide from one place to another place of body. So if we discuss about blood vascular system for unicellular organism, there is no such type of system. They have a direct exchange of all these substances. For unicellular, this is cytoplasmic exchange. But when we discuss about multicellular, so lower multicellular, again they don't have any such type of circular system. They also have simple exchanges with respect to their surrounding. But in higher invertebrates as well as vertebrates or chordates, here this is first Annelida phylum that have closed type of blood vascular system, or we can say that have blood vascular system. So for the very first time, blood vascular system clearly seen in phylum Annelida, that is a invertebrate or non-chordate phylum. So from Annelida up to Echinodermata, and in all chordates there is presence of blood circulatory system or cardiovascular system. Here if we discuss about the components of blood vascular system, so there are three components. These three are blood, then blood vessels, and the third one is heart. One by one, here all these are given just at introductory level. We will further discuss about the details of all the three. So first about blood. This is for human being. If we discuss a red colored vascular connective tissue that contains a respiratory pigment hemoglobin. In other organisms there may also be presence of respiratory pigment. We already discussed about all these in breathing and gaseous exchange chapter. Like there may be vanadium, there may be chlorochlorine, there may be like hemocyanin. All these are respiratory pigments. They are involved in gaseous exchange as well as gaseous transportation. So here this is given hemoglobin, hemocyanin. There is also presence of nutrients, respiratory gases, etc. in blood. The second one is blood vessels. They are hollow tube-like structure and they are involved in transportation of blood from heart to various body tissues, here lungs as well as rest of the body cells, and from body tissues or body cells and from lungs the blood again circulated back to the heart. Here these are three in types: arteries, veins and capillaries. These are three blood vessels. The last one is about heart. So heart is a very thick, muscular, automatic, contractile structure. Here this is the organ of our body that is responsible for pumping of blood, and this pumped blood is moving throughout the body in human with the help of blood vessels. That includes, here we discuss arteries, veins and capillaries. Now next is about the types of circulatory system. So broadly there are two types of circulatory system. Here they are given. This is first open circulatory system, second one is closed circulatory system. So first about open circulatory system. In open circulatory system, the blood or the circulatory fluid, this flows in the body cavity which is without any blood vessels. Here in open circulatory system there is absence of tubular system. This is without any closed tubular system. The spaces which are present here is known as hemocoel, So this is very important. The spaces where blood is flowing, these are irregular cavities or irregular spaces that are hemocoel. Hemo is for blood or body fluid and seal is for cavity, while the circulatory fluid which is present here is known as hemolymph. Now the second one is closed circulatory system. So here, as the name suggests, closed means they have very close tubular systems, or here the circulatory fluid or blood moving through closed tube that are blood vessels. Again here we discuss these are three: arteries, veins and capillaries. Now what are the examples for closed circulatory system? This is annelida, cephalopoda and chordates, especially vertebrates. While for open circulatory system, this is arthropoda, this is mollusca except cephalopoda. Cephalopods are those which have feet on their head or head on their feet, we can say. For example, octopus, this is a cephalopod. So cephalopod and annelids, they have closed circulatory system along with chordates or vertebrates. Here in annelida there is an exception. In case of leeches, there is open circulatory system. So as we discuss here, in mollusca, this is cephalopods where there is closed type of circulatory system. Same like that, annelids that we discussed earlier here, this is the first phylum that carries circulatory system. So all annelids except leeches, they have closed circulatory system. Now what are the differences in between open and closed? So as we discussed earlier, in open circulatory system there is no blood vessels, so blood is moving through all internal body parts. Here every and each cell of body is in direct contact with blood. There is no tubular structure, that's why blood pressure is very low. Also here in tubular structure there is smooth muscles, but smooth muscles are absent, that's why pressure is not here. Because of slow pressure here, the exchanges of material is very slow. So there will be slow supply or delayed supply of useful substances, and also same for removal of toxic or excretory material. Respiratory pigments is usually not there, but if present, then this will be in plasma. Not there is presence of red blood cells like structures. So here, especially in arthropoda, this one is prawn, and in mollusca, this one is pila. These two are very important. They have respiratory pigment hemocyanin. They have hemocyanin. Again, in arthropoda, this is prawn, while in mollusca, this is pila, that have blue colored oxygen or gaseous carrying pigment hemocyanin. While in human blood, this is hemoglobin that is present inside the RBC, while hemocyanin here present in plasma. There is absence of red blood cells. Now after this, the type of human circulatory system. So there are two types. The first one is blood circulatory system, second one is lymph circulatory system. So blood circulatory system includes blood vessels and heart as we discuss here, and lymph circulatory system includes lymphatic vessels and lymphatic organs. Here through this there is pumping of lymph, but heart is not directly involved in lymph circulatory system. We will discuss the details of each in the next coming video. So thanks for watching. If you like this, then please share, comment, subscribe the channel, and stay connected, stay tuned with the very next coming videos. Thanks again.